So I think I found what might be MVP Disc's most underrated mid-range.
How to play disc golf. First, you'll need some frisbees.
So I was getting some putts up as someone who sucks at putting wood, and I'm slinging some putts, missing band, missing cage, missing chains, not even getting anywhere near the metal, when out of the corner of my eye, I see something. I see a little bit. I see the sprinkle of bright green coming from under a tree, and I go over there and I look. And what is it? It's an MVP Matrix. I've never heard of it. Have you? Probably not. It felt similar to the Prodigy A5, but it had a lower profile. Flight numbers 5, 4, -1, 2. I knew it was going to be stable, nice and straight. I literally found it, picked it up, went to hole 1, threw it one time, it flipped up, went dead straight, absolute fucking piss missile laser beam. And I was like, damn, that thing's kind of nice. I'm going to try that thing out. And I think it might be one of my new favorite forehand mid-ranges. This whole video idea is based off of one throw. And so this could go horribly wrong and I never throw this disc again, but I kind of feel like it's gonna be money. Oh, I thought I just aced with the first shot. No name or number, okay guys, I did find it. If you're watching this video and it's yours, let me know, I'll get it back to you and I'll go buy a new one. But for now, it's mine. Maybe you're wondering, Brad, what are you looking for out of this disc? And to be honest, I'm looking for flight characteristics similar to a Buzz SS on a forehand. This just feels much better in a forehand grip, a little bit lower profile. I want a do-everything style of disc, so something that I can kind of work on all angles. Isn't gonna be super overstable, but isn't gonna like flip over and burn. Oh, shit. Second putt. Two putts on one, guys. T-pad slicker than a dick on prom night, but we're just gonna run with it. Yeah. Guys, so that flight right there, I feel like it's almost an identical flight, slightly less stable maybe than my A5, but with the same power on the throw. It's just gonna get that extra 30 to 40 feet. Go in the hole. Ooh. I feel like as a forehand guy, MVP just makes so many discs that I could probably throw. I've just either never heard of them, never tried them, or just don't really need to try them because it would just kind of complicate things. So this hole's 322 feet, pretty much dead straight up in those trees. I'm gonna try and hit this on like a slight kind of turnover and just kind of see how it holds that push. I kind of chopped that over. Still did the flight I wanted. That was pretty nice. I really don't feel like that was the smoothest throw on my end, but it still did exactly kind of what I was hoping for. I was just hoping to throw it a little bit higher and let it work a little bit more. Like I kind of feel like the Matrix is potentially similar to like a beat up reactor. Oh, that would have been so sick. There it is. Oh, that brain, bro. So MVP obviously makes some great discs, and I like kind of staying like uninformed about their stuff. So basically, if I find an MVP disc, I'll pick it up. I'll be like, oh, that feels really good. Let's try it. But I've never actually seeked out like a certain MVP disc. I don't know any of the flight numbers. I barely know what they're called, but it's a fun company because everything's flat, which is what I like. And then I just will find one or be in this shop and, flicking through discs, and you'll pick one up and be like, I don't even care how this flies. It just feels so good. Now I got to try it out. So many thorns out here. Shout out to Bills Bay Marina, Red Wing, Minnesota for the new bag. We got a 262-foot hole here. Slightly, like these might not seem high, but for a guy who releases his forehand basically at the knees, it's high. So once again, we're gonna try and just kind of hit this one on a slight pushover and just keep it flat. Come out of it. Oh, parked. So if you're familiar with the Matrix or you're one of those MVP guys, like let me know what your thoughts are on this disc. I've never heard of it until I found it the other day. I had never heard of the disc. This holds 256, slightly uphill. The basket's right between those pines up at the top. We're gonna hit this one on a nice little Annie. Pretty solid toss there. I was hoping it would kind of hold the Annie just a tiny bit more because it faded out slightly. Oh, dang it. There it is, player 2. All right, we're gonna play a slightly shorter version of what this hole usually would be. Basically, the basket is maybe 100 feet past the basketball hoop up there. We're gonna try and hit that same turnover flight. Wow. Guys, that was a piss missile. Holds whatever angle you put it on. It's stable enough to not burn over. Like I threw that pretty hard, pretty flat too. That was nice. Matrix. Slide it over. That was so ass. I tried to just fucking, yeah, and then I just, yeah, you know? All right, guys. Well, here's where I landed. It was absolutely amazing. Set me up perfect for this little upshot here. Am I a bitch? Probably. Yeah. Jesus. Nice little pure hyzer here. Just gonna kind of see how it flips up. Straight into the tree route. I'm gonna go get that and try again. Ooh, that was so close. Not gonna lie, guys. I feel like this is slightly more stable than I thought it would be. Based on the first throw I had with it like a week ago. It was windy that day, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's dead calm today. So it could have been thrown into a headwind. Don't really remember. But I threw it and flipped up flat and just held like perfectly straight. This is more of a dead straight, but stable, you know? I feel like it's very, very close to the reactor. So we're probably gonna have to throw both. Kind of figure out what one we like better. See, that was really nice, but it just, I don't know, I feel like it needs just a little more flip up. You know, guys, it kind of sucks because I feel like the whole point of this video was me thinking I was gonna absolutely fall in love with this disc and the way it kind of flipped up and worked on all these lines. And then I come to realize it might be a little bit too stable. So the whole point of this video is basically just thrown in the garbage. It actually makes no sense anymore. Raw. Got a putt with it. That's what it is. I don't know. Matrix, let me know what you guys think below. I really enjoy it. Will it make the bag? We'll see. I think she needs some more testing. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Strange words come on out of a man's mouth when his mouth's closed. Pictures of passing time. You
This is 500 feet. Pro.
I wish I didn't, but I do.
It's about 400 feet right there, guys. Let me show you another driving technique.